President of Vail Mountain Rescue, Tom Schlader, to talk a little bit about how you can stay safe, not just in the backcountry, but we're also talking about being safe and safety on the roads, especially as we're approaching the winter season. What can we do to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and others?
Well, the biggest thing is to be prepared. Whether, just like if you're hiking in the backcountry or, driving on the roads, you want to have some supplies, in your car or in your pack that if you do get stuck, that you can stay there for a while. I mean, that, the biggest thing is, to have clothing, some extra water, some extra food, just so if you do get stuck on a road, whether it be Vail Pass, waiting for the pass to open, or you're, driving down a road and you go off the edge, just have things to be prepared with.
And we have had a recent accident that was kind of, like you said, off the edge. We have some very dangerous driving conditions here, very dangerous roads. Tell me a little bit about what happened.
Well, on Thursday night, we got paged at the request of Vail Fire. There was a tractor trailer that was coming down Vail Pass, went across the median, across the eastbound lanes, and then over the cliff into Blackcore Creek. So the trailer itself was hanging on the edge. The tractor was upside down in Blackcore Creek, and it started a small forest fire. But because of where the tractor ended up, they called us to help get rescuers down the 200 feet to the bottom of the cliff. So we spent Thursday night doing that. Then they called it because it was getting dark. And Friday morning, we went up there with Vail Fire, Eagle River Fire, the Summit County Dive Team, and a few other agencies to recover the body of the truck driver. And we spent all day. They got done about 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon.
And you guys are all volunteers. You dedicate all of your time, not just during the day, but in the middle of the night. People are calling Vail Mountain Rescue. People have been lost on the mountain. There's an accident that happens. Tell me a little bit about the foundation as a whole.
So the mountain rescue team is about 50 men and women right now. We're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And, like Friday, I'm sure there were, at least 10 people that walked away from their job to go up to recover this man's body. They don't get paid for it. Their employer doesn't pay them when they're not working. So yeah, there's a lot of dedication to our team. And we've got another group of people who are raising money for us. They are called Friends of Vail Mountain Rescue, and they're trying to build a $2 million endowment that will fund our operations. Our annual budget's about $100,000 a year just to replace gear and to bring in people to train us out from outside, and internal training as well.
And you guys have, you're all donation based, and we can do that online. If we just go on to vailmountainrescue.org, can we make a donation there?
Yes, you can. Right on the front page. There's please donate to us right there. You click that button, you can set it all up online.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Tom. I know you've had a long week, a long weekend, and we're just so grateful that Vail Mountain Rescue has a huge role in this community. So we'll be sure to log on to vailmountainrescue.org, make a donation there, and get more information about them as a whole. But coming up next, we're going to take a short break. We're going to check in with Mark Sassy and that weather forecast.